Hey, interns. As of now, you hopefully have some really good ideas and have brainstormed with your group members on how you're going to initially begin creating your model, some important things to keep in mind. And now we're going to get into how we're going to be simulating this egg drop experiment. So we're going to be using a simulator. And this simulator works in a very specific way, and it helps you to see how we can manipulate different parts of our egg drop model to then change or influence the impact force and how much the impact force affects our egg. So let's go ahead and take a look at the simulator. Let's go ahead and go through some of the steps and see how things work. And after we look at it, we're then going to come back to the Futuro workspace. We're going to go back into that note and we're going to make some additional annotations, some changes based on what we see. So this is the beginning scene of our simulator. It says, welcome to the egg drop lab. In this lab, you'll be attempting to keep an egg from breaking as we drop it from various heights. So let's go ahead and get into it. On the first screen, you're going to see a lot of different options that add up to 4 protective layers of materials for your eggs. Boxes can only be applied once, but other materials can be applied multiple times. We're going to drag these materials and apply them and release it over the egg to apply it. So we can then reset the materials, we can clear materials, we can make changes, start over if we need, we can drag materials into the trash icon to remove specific ones. There's all these different things that we can do, and if we're using a box, the material order may be important. Now, when we're ready, we're going to test and drop our egg. You're going to see the drop and the test. We can rewrap our egg if we need, and we're going to be able to make edits as we go. And we're going to see that the most successful run will be able to be dropped from a 5-meter block. So once we've finished, there's all this print stuff. Don't worry about it. There's this journal part that we're going to show you as well. Let's dive into it. So this is the initial screen. And if you'll notice, we got a few things. Okay, we got 6 different items that we can protect the egg with. We have cotton, toilet paper, lunchbox, cardboard box, foam, peanuts, and tin. And what you'll notice is you can begin protecting it with any of these items, and you can put them in certain orders to see how they work. So for example, if I wanted to, I could literally put all cotton over my egg, and if you notice, as I add more cotton, it becomes more and more fluffy. If I don't like these ideas, I can delete them by dragging them over there to our garbage bin. I can put them in order of certain things. So maybe I want to go foam, tin, cotton, toilet paper. It'll add it in whatever order you put it. So if I wanted to say delete these 2, and let's say I wanted to do toilet paper instead and then cotton, you can change the order. Okay. I can also reset all of them at once. With the boxes, you can only put 1. So let's say I want to put foam peanuts around it, and then I want to put that in a box, a lunch box. I can then even put cotton around the box and then tin foil around that if I want, whatever I want. Okay, I can put a million things on top of it and around it if I want that as well. It's totally up to you guys. So that's going to be how it works. Let's say, just for fun, that I put 4 layers of tin. Sure, you guys can predict what's going to happen, but let's say we've put up to our 4 items and materials around it. If we're ready to test it, then you hit the test button, and notice there are 1, 2, 3 different drop heights. Okay, now with the drop heights, all you got to do is hit drop. They'll bring it out, it'll drop, and you'll get a message, either yeah, you did it, or oops, looks like you busted and it didn't work. So you can rewrap your egg if you want. So let's say I get rid of, I don't know, one of these, and I put a metal box around it. I can then test it again. I can hit drop, and it'll start from that 1-meter drop. Again, our goal is to drop it from all 3 of the different heights and hopefully have the egg succeed and stay unbroken. Obviously, it didn't work. Now, throughout this process, okay, there's a log. And when you click on the log, it'll tell you what your trials were that either failed or succeeded at your different heights and what you put in them. And that's pretty much how the simulator works. So you've seen the materials, you've seen how the drop process works, you've seen everything that you can use and everything that you can utilize to best wrap your egg. So at this point, I would like you to go back into your note And I'd like you to add to your answers. So, what are some important things you need to keep in mind when you're making your egg drop model and that structure around it? And then, what are your initial thoughts? What do you think are the best things that, or order in which we should be putting them together to drop them so that the egg could successfully be dropped from all heights? Okay. Take your time, add to it, and good luck.